This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 18. And it shall come to pass at the same time when Gog shall come against the land of Israel, saith the Lord power Yahweh, that my fury shall come up in my face. Verse 19. For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. Verse 20. So that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the field, and all creeping things that creep upon the earth, and all the men that are upon the face of the earth, shall shake at my presence, and the mountains shall be thrown down, and the steep places shall fall, and every wall shall fall to the ground. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth to sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 18 through 20, is that you clearly see what's going on in the world stage, that the Lord is setting up, that the whole world comes against these JJs, these 1948ers, all right? And you clearly see that that land's about to be destroyed, okay? Now, of course, we just got to see how the Russians spearhead it. But, hey, the Russians are getting very upset with these JJs in regards to them attacking the Iranian consulate or embassy, all right, that was stationed in Syria, okay? The JJs destroyed that embassy, which that's a place where you conduct diplomacy. And they ended up killing two high-ranking generals from the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. So these wars are about to get bigger, okay? All right, but the point is, hey, the Lord's bringing about prophecy, all right? The Lord is making sure that the statehood of the JJs is destroyed, okay? And, you know, when you see these articles like this and the other article, you clearly see it. You know, you clearly see that the prophecies are speaking. Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai is the one in control, all right? Nobody has free will. Okay, everything's moving to the tune of prophecy. That's the point. All right. I mean, it's blatant now that the Lord is making sure that everybody's against these people, man. All right. And nobody's going to give a damn that that place gets hit with fire. Okay. You know, they killed a whole bunch of cooks, people that just cook food and deliver food, all right, to people in Gaza that are starving, all right? This is a nonprofit organization based out of D.C., the World Central Kitchen. That's the crazy part about it, all right, which is stirring up a hornet's nest in the capital of D.C., all right? But, hey, this is all part of prophecy. This is all part of prophecy. This place is going to be destroyed. And you clearly see it. Now, I want to play this video because, you know, even Tex Mars, you know, was like, 13, 14 years ago? He said that Henry Kissinger called up the New York Post and told them that the statehood of the JJs will be no more, all right, within 10 years. Now, of course, he was off on, you know, the timeline, but hey, I mean, look what's going on now. You clearly see that this is going to happen. All right. But again, this is all done by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, let me bring up one more scripture. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. You see? Okay? The counsel of the Lord, that shall stand. When you go into the word counsel, check this out. Okay? It's taza. All right? This is and that's a taza. Let me just double check. We always double check here at Great Millstone, right? So right here, this should be an I. Yep. That's an I. Okay. And then that's taza. Yep, that's taza. Okay. So taza. Okay. That's how it's pronounced. And it means counsel, advice, purpose. Okay? And what's the Lord's purpose? To destroy that land. What's the definition of purpose? The reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. Right. So the Lord established the statehood of the JJ so he could destroy it. Okay? All right. He made sure that these devils, all right, given over to their lust and pride, would establish that statehood of the JJs so that he could then destroy it. Okay? To show his power. Just like he did with Pharaoh. Right? Well, we got to get that scripture. It's going with the Spirit. Lessons within lessons. All right? Romans chapter 9. And I'm going to start at 13 because that's my favorite verse. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Right. Esau, okay, is the so-called white race. Okay. The biblical Edomites are the so-called white race. White race. And the Lord hates them. That's in the Bible. All right. 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteous with the Most High? Oh, that shows that the Lord hates, by the way. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteous with the Most High? God forbid. Right. Because the Lord is all righteous. All, okay. What's another synonym for righteous? Okay. All righteous. You know what? Let's get another tab. Righteous. Define. All right. Good. Virtuous. Upright. Upstanding. Right. There you go. Honorable. Yeah, that's the Lord. The Lord is honorable. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is honorable. He's virtuous. He's upright. Okay? He's pure. There you go. Morally right. That's right. Excellent. There you go. Okay? So everything the Lord is doing is morally right. It's excellent. So let's go back. God forbid. Let me read this one more time. Romans chapter 9, verse 13. For what shall we say then? Is there unrighteous with the Most High? God forbid. 15. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. And who's he having mercy on? The Israelites. All right? Starting with the elect on this side. And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Right. Which goes to show you there's no free will. There's no free will. 16. So then it is not him that willeth, nor him that runneth, but if the Most High that showeth the mercy. Right. Again, no free will. Okay? 17. But here's the point. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose, there goes the word purpose again. All right. Have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Right. So just how the Lord, all right, set up the kingdom of Egypt, raised up, okay, Pharaoh, and made Egypt, powerful and the most powerful kingdom, all right, in the ancient times. But what did he do? All right. After that, he brought it down. Okay. And Egypt's never, okay, been the same since. Okay. In fact, the original Egyptians are not even dwelling in their land anymore. Okay. You have these Arabs dwelling in that land. 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will hardeneth. Right, and he's hardening these Edomites' hearts, all right, so that prophecy can be fulfilled, so that World War III can happen. And you clearly see it's coming, man. There's no stopping this. The whole world is going to allow these JJs to get, okay, fucked up, man. These JJs don't, okay, screw themselves. But guess what? All right? They have no choice. This is all part of prophecy. They're just filling their lot. Okay? "19. Thou wilt say unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will?" Ooh, again, no free will. Everything is according to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's plan. Okay? So now let's play this. All right? Just to go to show you that everything's moving to the tune of prophecy. All right? Okay? And more now, social media platforms and more people like Alex Jones, and you have Candace Owen, and even on X, formerly known as Twitter. All right, there's all these talking heads just getting on the statehood of the JJs, and these videos are not being pulled down. Okay, they're not being pulled down. All right, because hey, it's time, man. It is time. Okay, for that place to be rocked, man. Okay. There's no coming back, man. So let's play this video.
Henry Kissinger called up a columnist for the New York Post. This was about 2 months ago. And he said, I would like for something to be on the front page of your newspaper, a quote from me. She said, okay. Betsy, whatever her name is, you can get the New York Post.
Sure, I saw it.
And he said, in 10 years, Israel will not exist. That's all. That's all he wanted to say. But he wanted to tell the whole world. Because in the Jewish Kabbalah and Talmud, you tell people what you're going to do before you do it. If you're going to murder somebody, you tell them beforehand.
Well, that's like Indians counting coup.
Yeah, that relieves you of the guilt of doing it, according to this theory. So he's saying in 10 years there will be no Israel. What does that mean? They just came out with a new DNA study by Dr. Ilan Elhaik.
Yeah, right. And he goes into how the people dwelling in that land, all right, are not the people of the Bible, okay? And the elites, okay, Alex Jones, Tex Mars, and them, they know we have the truth, all right? They know we have the truth, okay? And hey, there's nothing, hey, you can't hide, okay? Everything is being revealed, okay? And so, hey, we know this place is going to get rocked according to prophecy, because this is the will of the Lord. Isaiah chapter 46 verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Okay, again, counsel, all right? You go into the word of counsel one more time. Okay, there it is. Taza, all right, counsel, advice, purpose, okay? And you go into the word counsel. Let's look at the word counsel. Advice, especially that given formally. Guidance, direction, instruction, right? That's what counsel is. When we have counsel, you're giving direction, instruction for the body. All right? To follow. And the Lord's doing that, all right? Telling the angels, hey, work on the minds, okay, of these different nations, especially Russia, who's going to spearhead the destruction of that place, as well as America, Babylon the Great. 11, calling a ravenous bird from the east, the man that executed my counsel from a far country. Yea, I have spoken it, I will also bring it to pass. I have proposed it, I will also do it. Right. And this was talking about Cyrus the Great, okay? When the Lord used him, okay, to fulfill his will. All right? And so, hey, the Lord uses, okay, heathens to fulfill his will. All right? So, hey, there's nothing new under the sun. And the Lord's going to use the Russians, the Iranians, okay, China, okay, as well as NATO and the EU, all right, the Rock, okay, America, Babylon the Great. And then, of course, you got these JJs. They're going to get rocked too in their homeland, all right? And again, when you go into Ezekiel 38, it says Gog. That's talking about the Russians. And the Russians are highly upset with what's going on. The Russians are highly upset, okay, what's going on. All right. So this is only going to get worse. So, oh, you know what? Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom and his purposes. All right. There it is. There's the word purposes that he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Right. Okay. And the Lord is going to rock these JJs, these 1948ers. All right. That's why they're doing all this, because they're going to drag everybody into World War III, and that place is going to get destroyed. So there's no stopping it. All right. There's no stopping it. Again, you know, all this right here is just proving that place is going to be destroyed. This is the will of the Lord, and this is part of prophecy. This has to happen. All waiting on is the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, okay, which is coming quickly. If this is happening now, how close we are to that chip? So, Lord willing, is us edifying. You know, one more. Got to bring this out. Book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 20. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. 21. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings, and he setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding. You see that? So this is the will of the Lord. Okay? Because why? Job chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. Right. All right. The Lord deceives these heathens too, okay, to make sure that prophecy is fulfilled. All right, because the Lord controls the spiritual Satan, okay, and the Lord commanded the spiritual Satan to deceive these Edomites to make sure that prophecy is fulfilled. Simple, man, because that's a power. That is a God. Okay, what is a God? Real quickly, let's look up this definition. What is a God? Define. Okay? Right here. A superhuman being, or here we go, spirit, worshipped as having power over nature or human fortunes. Okay? The creator and ruler of the universe and source of all more authority, the supreme being. Right. So, the Lord created, okay, humans to have power over them, to make them do as he sees fits. That's why there's no such thing as free will. Everybody's moving to the tune of prophecy. That's why you should fear the Lord. Real talk. So, that's it. Again, that place is going to get annihilated. We're getting close. With that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth to sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it there. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. The Lord's about to light this place up. All right? It's getting close. Stay prayed up. To the few that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, your cover. Shalom. You already know. Shalom.